If you like Green Hills, you will definitely love these two alternatives. Green Hills, the name alone makes people perk up when they start searching Nashville real estate. It's close to downtown Nashville, filled with pretty tree-lined streets, top shopping, and homes that really never seem to go out of style. But here's the thing, as much as everyone loves Green Hills, which is right where we are right now, not every budget, lifestyle, or family plan fits into that little box. And that's where I come in. Hi, I'm Lorene Hetherington with the Hetherington team and Compass Realty, and this is my series, Neighborhood Matchmaker. Every single episode, we're going to talk about one of Nashville's most asked about and popular neighborhoods, and then I'm going to show you two other alternatives that may give you the same feel, often with better schools, more space, and more value for your money. So if you love Green Hills, you'll definitely want to take a look at these two places, Franklin and Nolensville. Let's start out with why people fall for Green Hills. Well, that's the obvious question. Why does everyone keep asking me about Green Hills? The biggest draw is really its location. You're literally 10 minutes from downtown Vanderbilt, and the airport isn't too far either. But when you're in Green Hills, it doesn't feel urban. Instead, it's a very quiet neighborhood with gorgeous tree-lined streets and pretty established neighborhoods. It is one of the few places where you can have a big home, a calm street, and still be in the center of everything. And then, of course, there's the lifestyle. Green Hills has some of the most upscale shopping in the city, and it's very walkable. Whole Foods and Trader Joe's sit right next to each other. And then there's the Bluebird Cafe, where country stars and songwriters perform in the most intimate setting, and it's right there in your backyard. People come from all over the world to go to that place, but for Green Hills, it's really just like a Tuesday night option. Now let's talk about real estate, which is where our team comes in. Homes here in Green Hills, unfortunately, are not inexpensive. Most start in that $1 to $1.5 million range, and it's not uncommon to have properties here in Green Hills climb into that $2, $3, $4 million mark. And what's surprising is these homes really sell. And Green Hills homes hold their value as demand never really slows down. But here's where the matchmaker part comes in. Maybe you love Green Hills, but want something a little bit different. Maybe it's more space, a little bit further out of the city, or a price point that stretches your dollar a bit further. That's when I guide people to Franklin or Nolensville. Let's talk for a hot second about Franklin, one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. If Green Hills is Nashville's chic, city-adjacent neighborhood, Franklin is its polished, historic cousin, just 25 minutes south. When you walk down Franklin's Main Street, it feels straight out of a Hallmark movie. Brick sidewalks, Civil War history, boutique shops, and some fabulous restaurants. Families especially love Franklin because it feels like a true community. Parades, festivals, farmers markets, and neighbors who really know each other by name. But Franklin's biggest advantage is its schools. It sits in Williamson County, which is widely ranked as some of the best school districts in Tennessee. That alone keeps housing demand high. I can't tell you how many families I've worked with who specifically say we're moving to Franklin for the schools. And when schools are strong, of course, housing demand follows and stays equally strong. Let's now get into the numbers. The average home price in Franklin, Tennessee in October of 2025 is $1.2 million. You can find a home in a solid neighborhood for about $850,000, which is virtually impossible here in Green Hills. Franklin homes are not inexpensive, but you can still find pocket neighborhoods where you can get into the market. Franklin's master plan communities offer amenities such as pools, walking trails, and clubhouses that Green Hills simply doesn't have space for unless you go way up in price. Franklin is also centrally located and has a centrally located downtown, mixing its history with modern family-oriented lifestyles. You've got the Franklin Theater, Civil War sites, and festivals like Dickens of a Christmas that make the whole town light up. And yet at the same time, you're literally minutes away from Cool Springs, where there's some pretty decent shopping. While Green Hills has super high-end luxury stores, you can always drive there if you want to. Here's how I explain it to clients. If you love the sophistication and stability of Green Hills, but want top schools and maybe want a little bit more breathing room, Franklin is your match. It's the safe bet suburb, strong equity, excellent schools, and a great lifestyle. But what if Franklin still feels a bit out of range? Or maybe you're interested in growth potential, getting in early on the next big hotspot. That's why we want to introduce buyers to Nolensville. Nolensville is one of the fastest growing areas in Middle Tennessee, and once you get there, you'll understand why. Not long ago, it was mostly farmland, and today it's a vibrant community with new neighborhoods, schools, coffee shops, and restaurants popping up literally every single month. It feels very different than Green Hills, though. Instead of million-dollar price tags, Nolensville still has that new chapter energy. Families move to Nolensville because they want more home for their money, larger yards, newer construction, and a sense of quiet small town friendliness. You'll see kids biking through cul-de-sacs, neighborhoods chatting on porches, and local events that everyone actually shows up for. So now let's talk about the numbers as far as homes. Homes in Nolensville are definitely going up in price point. In October of 2025, the average sale price was $1.1 million. But you can find neighborhoods around the $700,000 mark. So still not inexpensive, but compared to Green Hills' $1 million entry point, it's definitely more accessible. And if you like Green Hills and Franklin, Nolensville values are also climbing steadily. Schools in Nolensville are a huge plus. Many are brand new schools, and they are part of the Williamson County School District, which, like Franklin, makes them very attractive to families. When I take buyers out to look at homes, they often do say you get more for your dollar in Nolensville. The one thing, though, to consider is that there are a lot of two-lane roads in Nolensville, and the area is rapidly expanding. So depending if you're west or east of Nolensville and how the roads are set up, it could take you 10 to 12 minutes to get to 65. 65 is the main route to Franklin and Nashville. So it really depends on work and commute, what is going to be the best fit for you. Lifestyle-wise, Nolensville strikes a great balance of nice homes and great schools. Here's how I frame it. If you love Green Hills and Franklin, but just want your dollar to stretch a little bit further, Nolensville is definitely an option. You just have to really get here and see it for yourself. We have helped hundreds of families move, and while the house is important, you are buying the neighborhood and community. Location definitely matters. The Matchmaker recap today, here's how it all comes together. Green Hills will always be that shining name on the Nashville map. It's close to everything. The shopping, the dining are unmatched, and its homes carry a reputation that keeps values strong, even when the market is shifting. But that prestige, of course, also comes with a high price tag and a limited amount of inventory. That's where Franklin steps in. It gives you a lot of what people love about Green Hills, elegance, stability, and a strong market, but it layers on top great schools, historic character, and neighborhoods that are built for family life. When you walk down Main Street or head to one of the local festivals, you get that sense of community that is hard to put a price tag on. And then, of course, there is Nolensville, that energetic younger sibling in the Matchmaker trio. It doesn't have the long-established feel of Green Hills or Franklin, but that's exactly its charm. Families come here for larger yards, newer construction, and top-ranked schools. Still where people can get more house for their money and bet on that growth and appreciation down the line. So when you look at all three together, you will see the beauty of this market. Each neighborhood carries its own personality, but they connect back to that same core idea, finding a place and a lifestyle and a value that feels right for you. So if you're curious about which Nashville suburb fits your lifestyle, the simplest way to do it is to get on the phone with me. Here's my phone number, 615-330-0987. And we'll talk a little bit more about what you or your family are looking for and your price point and your timing to see which one of these neighborhoods may be a great fit for you. Again, my name is Lorene Hetherington. I lead a luxury real estate team here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Would love the opportunity to help. Give us a call and we can talk about your time frame and what may be fitting best for you. And we'd love the opportunity and be honored to help you with your journey here to Nashville, Tennessee. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next week.